is down, and on the yellow 33, Doug Wolf in that second position. He's holding that spot and looks like he's starting to reel in Steve Gerling. Boy, I'll tell you what, he must have done some damage because Summers' boat is still in the water. All right, Summers got it out. I know, talk about a great day of racing. This is perfect out here. Love the wind. That makes two of us. Out on track. We're starting to get into lap traffic now. Steve Gerling continues to lead, but here comes Doug Wolf. Doug Wolf really starting to reel in Gerling right now. We got a couple of back markers coming through. The General John Doerr having some issues. That boat is just bouncing like a rabbit in and out of the water. Gerling down in that racing position, the number one, the world championship number one, still on his boat. Summers a lap down in second place. Here he comes. Doug Wolf, and I wonder if Wolf is holding back. He doesn't want to try and pass Summers in front of him because of what he did to Summers, knocking Summers off that boat earlier on. Summers taking a whole lap to get back on that boat and get it running again. I don't know what the issue is, but I'll tell you what, Cardi, Doug Wolf looking like he's going to just let Summers finish in front of him, although a lap down, rather than try and go by, because that we don't want that fiberglass action, boat on boat slamming. We don't condone it. These conditions, though, going for the prize money, these guys will do almost anything for that overall. White flag out, one lap to go. One more lap. Your leader, Steve Gerling, headed to the far right-hand side of the track. He's got a lapper in front of him, the General John Doerr. Doerr stuck on his knees on that X2. A back injury causing him to ride in the prone position rather than upright, like Gerling behind him. But here comes Summers and Wolf, all three within two buoys of each other. The final lap out in front, Gerling. Continuing to lead, lap rider in front of him. Looks like there might be an issue getting by, and Summers is starting to pull up on him. Two lap riders in front of Gerling, our race leader. Far left-hand side of the course. One more buoy to make onto the straightaway. Here comes Gerling. Folks, put your hands together. Your wire-to-wire race winner, Steve Gerling. Greg Summers coming through. He's a lap down. Second position, that yellow number 33, Doug Cardi Wolf. Looks like the third spot, that might be Brian Toline. I misspoke earlier. It wasn't Toline coming in. It was another rider with a similar paint job. And that is Brian Toline. He was the big winner at the last event we had. So Toline in a third place position in the points. Not a bad spot. In fourth spot, Tomatsu Yamamoto, Tom Ski on that number 11 boat. Jill, do we have any favorites?
Yes, we do.
Speaking about pre-race favorites, our thanks go out to all the sheriff staff out there, Contra Costa County Sheriffs. Thanks so much for protecting us on the water and the course from other boats and potential hazards out there. Thank you very much. We're getting our riders set up for the next race after the splash dogs go off. All right, I see Dylan Alexander on the 413 Shark machine in his shark suit. Having a good time out there, and frankly, he's going to be really warm in that suit. No question about it. The thing that I wonder about is, do we have any orcas in this water? Because, you know, they are cannibalistic. You can see them jumping up and taking them right off of that machine. Owen, are you choosing this music? Are you making the music choice here? Crazy dog splash action happening behind us. Maybe a 20-foot jump out there just from our perspective up here.
Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Wait a minute. Take a sip, sign the check. Ride to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh dog skipping. Hot damn. Hot damn. Hot damn. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot.
Great drop out there.
Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot.
Oh, Uptown Funk. Splash Dogs coming at you. Uptown Funk. What's that?
All right, 900 experts in fast hands. We will try this again. Let's get staged. Team Orange will get back on the water and ready to roll.
I just finished picking us up snacks from the funnel cakes, and right next to it, the roasted corn on the cob. Let me tell you, it looks divine. It filled with ice cream and frosting and strawberries and bananas on the funnel cake. And then the corn on the cob looks so juicy. And you can get it with a roasted garlic cilantro butter or plain butter. I can't wait to try this.
Hey, Jill, excuse me, is that a shark I see on the start line, or am I hallucinating?
I do believe that is a shark you see. That is the 413 boat of Dylan Alexander. Ready to attack the competition.
That's what we got to do, Jill, when we get everyone fired up here. Everyone on shore do the shark symbol.
Oh, yeah. Kurt, you better hurry up and get over here. Otherwise, this funnel cake is going to be gone. This is delicious. All right, we are about ready to start our second group of riders out here. This group is our 1100 intermediate stand, 900 expert stand, and our fast stand 1100 GP expert.
Hey guys, if you can hear me on the line, a reminder, not on the start lap, but the second time around that the blue joker buoy's in play. So at least one time during the heat, you have to take the blue joker buoy, not on the start lap.
All right, and you heard it from the director himself, so don't forget. And here we go. They've gotten the signal from Jim Lambert, which means that they are going to be starting their engines in just a moment, getting ready to take off. While they are all exceptional, this is going to be a 12-minute plus 1 lap, and they are off. It looks like a battle between Pete Zernick on the 149 boat and Bob Vassallo on the 55 for that whole shot, but Pete Zernick making his way to get that fast lead out of the line, followed by Bob Vassallo. And third place right now is Sharky Dylan Alexander, doing a fabulous job as they come around the end, making their way through the far buoys. Pete doing the best he can to extend his lead as he comes around the red. But Bob Vassallo, who is an excellent, they are all excellent riders. Bob Vassallo doing very well at our last race, trying to tighten that gap between first and second. Here they come through the checkered buoys, 1 lap down. Now they are able to take that joker buoy, and right off the bat, we've got Pete Zernick doing it, followed by Bob Vassallo. They want to get it done as soon as they can, and there goes Dylan Alexander. Looks like our top 3 riders have decided to take that quick turn around the buoy so that they can get it out of the way. And as they did that, Pete Zernick really extending his lead. All right, here they come, and as they are coming, here comes Kurt Nolenberg, my announcer in crime. Pete Zernick making his way through the checkered buoys once again. Ooh, nice to see you too, Kurt. Bob Vassallo holding that place in second position, followed on the 700 boat. Nope, not 700 boat. It was David Vitelli, 700. My eyes are deceiving me.
All right, Jill, looks like Pete Zernick out there with the lead. Pete got the hole shot, started to pull away right away, putting the pedal to the metal. Zernick, longtime national competitor, expert champion. Zernick, 1100 cc's of snarling 2-stroke triple monster under the hood. Behind him, Bob Vassallo. Last race out, Vassallo won every single moto, 2 days, 6 races all in a row. In third spot, the Sharkmeister himself, Dylan Alexander. Alexander wearing that shark costume on his shark. Oh! And Sharky goes down. Shark goes down. Is that a fin following him, or did a fin come off? I'll tell you what, that's got to be exhausting for him. That costume all wet like that, it's going to weigh 40 pounds. He's just putting on a show for the crowd. I don't know if he'll wear it all day, but Dylan Alexander, actually one of our top competitors. thought he'd have a little bit of fun out here, and looks like he is. Boy, he's already starting to reel in 4th spot even after that fall.
Yes, he is doing a fabulous job out there on the track.
All right.
Yes. All right. Pete Zernick still holding his lead and extending it as Bob Vassallo is trying his best to catch up and shorten that gap.
Pete Zernick definitely extending his lead.
It looks like a battle out there for the 3rd spot, Kurt.
And is that 3rd spot or is that a lapped rider? Because I see Dylan Alexander Sharkey coming up, and that's Jeremy Dixon making the pass. Dixon makes it stick. I'll tell you what, Jeremy Dixon passed that rider like he was standing still. Mm-hmm. I don't know where he's been all afternoon, but Jeremy Dixon putting it down.
Excuse me, Kurt. I couldn't talk for a second. My mouth was... Those funnel cakes... Those funnel cakes are amazing. Really, folks, if you get a second to go and get a bite to eat, really try those funnel cakes. There were so many different toppings that you could get, and they all look delicious, but this banana split funnel cake is to die for.
Absolutely crazy. Oh, man, number 700 boat, David Vitale coming in with a mechanical. Unfortunate, he was one of the front runners early on. We expect good things out of him. Vitale really been progressing in his racing this year. Always a perennial front runner since the beginning of the season. However, right now, a full quarter of the track lead for Pete Zernick. And I was walking back when the race started, Jill. Has Zernick taken the Joker Boy already? Halfway flags are out.
Yes, he took it right out of the gate. After he finished that first lap, he took it as soon as he could. He and the other top 3 riders were all right off the bat took it, and I think it really helped them in their racing today in this heat.
Yep, you get it over with early, boom, get it done.
Absolutely.
It's done. All right, there goes Thomas Pageant on the 152. He is the rider that got passed by Dixon. All of a sudden, looks like, I think maybe he had an equipment problem because it looks like his speed is getting better and better. And you see it's getting choppy out there. Late afternoon, they're going to be going crazy.
Sorry, folks, for the momentary silence. We have just been enjoying some of the delicious food that is available here. roasted corn on the cob, where you get your choice of a regular butter or a, garlic, cilantro infused butter, plus a million different, well, I shouldn't say a million, but a number of different choices for toppings for that, different spices. They are delicious. And then funnel cakes, again, banana split, but with strawberries and ice cream, or you can get a number of different toppings.
Okay, you just got to stop. It is too good. I am telling you, go see William at the funnel cake place. Devilishly good. We'll just say that right now. Really good. That's what I'm thinking.
And we should be seeing the 900 novice stand and the 1100 legend stand on the line, suited up, ready to go. Kurt, who was that?
That was Pete Zernick going by, our race leader. He has got a half a lap lead. Zernick putting that experience in the rough water to good use. Pete knows how to read the water and hold that boat down. You'll see his boat sticking to the water rather than bouncing up in the air like some of the others. And look at Sharky on the 413, Dylan Alexander. Alexander coming back from that early crash, and he's getting ready to make a move on Bob Vassallo. Vassallo, a perennial front runner out here. No, that's not a humpback whale. That's a shark costume with a fin on the back. And he's only got a few more laps to make it move. Alexander trying to get around Bob Vassallo. Bob Vassallo, a wily veteran on the number 55 boat. Watch them as they come from the far left-hand side. It's Vassallo, but right behind him, Alexander. Alexander trying to make a pass. I don't know if Vassallo knows he's there. Vassallo heading up. Here comes Alexander, folks. It's going to be close as they come to the line.
Vassallo looking over his shoulder, see how much lead he has, and he does not have much.
Just as we say that, that's Thomas Pageant. Is that Thomas Pageant coming back out on the track? Looked like there was a mechanical issue, but it's Vassallo, and here comes Alexander. Alexander is on fire on that shark costume. Watch him back in third place, doing everything he can to get by the veteran Bob Vassallo in front of him.
Yeah, it seems to be giving him some speed out there. Maybe you should wear that shark costume more often.
Check it out. There's David Vitale. Vitale was the one that came back on course. White flag, one more lap to go. Bob Vassallo in second spot has Dylan Alexander in that shark costume behind him. But Alexander looks like it's taken everything out of him trying to make the pass on that last lap, Jill.
It really did. But here comes Jeremy Dixon.
Dixon trying to make a move on Pageant.
Yes. Is he going to do it as they come around that red buoy?
I don't know, far left-hand side of the track. Folks, here comes your race winner from the very beginning. Put your hands together for Pete Zernick on that 149. Zernick, moto number one winner by a half a lap. He has put the pedal to the metal and did the job out there. No question about it. The battle for second continues to rage. Vassallo, one more buoy. He is down light and tight. Vitale, a lap down. Here comes Vassallo in second position. And then Sharky Dylan Alexander on the 413.
I have to say I'm very impressed with his creativity with the shark costume to match his boat.
I'm thinking, it's a motif, isn't it?
Yes,
the 413. All right, Jeremy Dixon makes it through in that fifth place position. 900's coming up next. I'm looking forward to it.
900s and 1100s legend stand. Just to give you an idea, it's a 12-minute plus 1 lap heat, but that equals about 13 laps out on this choppy water. That is a lot of stamina that you need to be able to persevere through these conditions.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, these stand-ups are called that because guess what? You stand up for the entire 13 laps. There are no shock absorbers. All the pounding in the surf goes right into the legs. The knees start to burn. The thighs start to burn. My eyes are starting to burn from the joy of the funnel cake in front of me. All right, a few minutes, and we're going to have our 900s. They are up next.
Okay, folks, here we go. Ready to start our race 3. We have the 20-second board up, which means they have 20 seconds till we hear the horns. And they're off. In case you were sleepy, no. Quickly out of that start line, we have Matt Rawlings. You might think that was Sharky Dylan Alexander, but we have Matt Rawlings.
Right behind him, Jamie Pierney, and then Will Dewar. That's really his name, folks.
And then, yes.
I don't know how many times I've announced it, and I just thought of that.
And followed out is our newest racer, Janelle Burkett out of Hayward.
Burkett, this is her first race. Right, never click like that, right? I don't know, would he? All right, Matt Rawlings, the 413 Shark Machine out in front. In second, Jamie Pierney. And behind him, every girl's friend, Will Dewar on the 174. Dewar, young man from Concord. On the 511. Oh, no! Tragedy strikes the announcing tower as the funnel cake goes flying. Help, we need reserves.
Dewar, how could you do that to your son?
I think I'm psychologically damaged by that funnel cake getting lost in the brackish water here. You guys gotta stop. I can't even. I don't know. Could he? Will? All right. Oh, we got an open class boat coming over on the right-hand side of the course is Matt Happy Rawlings. Hey, I cleaned that. Seriously, with those sanitizing wipes?
Yeah, I'm still not
I'll
gonna
eat
eat
that.
it.
Oh, I am. Well, then sit back on it. That's what I'm saying. It's Rawlings. Pierney, and look at Dewar. Will Dewar. All over the back of Jamie Pierney.
Will also goes by the name Will Bob to those who are close to him. Will's dad is here, part of our staff, screaming for him, cheering him on over here.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, Will Dewar back there in third position. We had a north-south competition, Southern California versus Northern California state championships. The Northern California Class 1, in no small part due to Will Dewar's race win in the final moto late in the evening last year. It was, last month. Very exciting young man. Out in front of him, the veteran, Jamie Pierney. Jamie is the husband of one of our scorers, Tammy Pierney, in case you were wondering. Jamie could go either way, and with Will Dewar behind, just want to make it clear, Jamie is no bias at all. Jamie's look at Dewar all over the behind of Jamie Pierney. Will Dewar making the pass.
Look at
the
him
young
go.
man from Concord throwing it down late in the race. Will Dewar looking for sponsorship in the pits. If you're a local business and you want to sponsor an up-and-coming young man or a girl without a boyfriend, Will Dewar right there.
Will, nice guy. I tell you,
Oh,
very
I'll tell you
nice
what,
guy.
incredible young kid.
And I like the extra excitement of the boats out in the distance, giving us that illusion of...
There you go, local boy Dewar coming by. Sorry, Jill. You can
Quite
hear
all
the
right.
crowd over to the left of us
I know.
pushing him forward. Dewar still has a few laps. There's riders in front of him.
Jamie Pierney coming through.
Janelle Burkett, first race on the water right now.
Yes, and because it is her first race, Kurt, that means she was able to ride for free. She was so interested.
Oh, great. So she's a freeloader. Yeah. Yeah, we're all saying, first time out, if you want to try this, First time out, it's absolutely free.
If you are given a card.
If you want to try personal watercraft racing, come out to a DJSA race. Give us a call beforehand. We'll tell you what you need to bring. Most easy. It's a helmet, goggles, personal flotation device, and a boat.
Health insurance.
Health insurance is a good thing to have, and we kind of required it if you're going to compete with us. Dewar coming by on that 174. And poor little Will Dewar, I'm telling you what, I'm watching his head bobbing in that helmet. This is a long race for this young man.
It is, and we are only halfway through it, Kurt. We've got the halfway flags, and here comes Janelle Burkett doing a great job so far on her first time out.
I'll tell you what, she looks over her shoulder. She's got the pink. You think the pink ribbon was a explanation of her being a girl, but it's not. That's a
yes.
The words fail me at this late age. I hate growing old.
It's a rookie ribbon.
It is a rookie ribbon designating the fact that this is her first race. So that pink ribbon is a little bit of decoration, but it's for the safety of the other riders. They come up behind her. They see the pink ribbon. They know that it's her first time out, so they'll give her an extra wide berth or be exceptionally careful coming by. All right, having said that, our riders continuing to circulate. Dewar in second place. Pierney in third. Where is Matt Happy Rawlings on that 413? There he is. So Happy has about a half a lap lead on Will Dewar.
These extra long races, folks, our racers are not used to them, so it is a bit tiring. It's something new. As I was saying, we had to have a moment to discuss something amongst ourselves, but our racers are usually allowed to, are used to a typical 6 to 8 minute race plus 2 laps. So this is something new for them, and it's really testing their stamina out on the water. They seem to be doing a great job so far, though. The older the boat, the harder it is as well. It's not set up as well for these longer laps as the newer are. Here comes.
And a word we say in any sentence would be. I know. It is just fantastic.